Tribe, Happy New Year. I hope your holiday season was fabulous and I wish you abundant blessings in the new year. In this video, I'm going to be helping you with 8 ways you can revamp your homeschool in the new year if you are starting to struggle now that it is winter time and the holidays are sucking the motivation out of your home. I love Christmas, but I think I love the new year just about as much. There's something exciting about the start that makes my heart really happy. This is especially true in homeschooling. I am a goal-driven person, and when the new year rolls around, I always get a new revitalization of motivation. So is that you? Do you get all motivated at the start of January? Comment below. I want to know all about it if you are just like gung-ho at the start of a new year, because that's definitely me. But in this video, I want to help you guys with more than just motivation. I want to help you set up a system or just go through my 8 steps to evaluate your homeschool, to keep up your momentum and harness the new year energy to not fizzle out in the middle of a slump time in the school year. I'm sure you've heard several homeschool parents say that February is the worst month in homeschool. Honestly, that is not the case for me. For my family, we always take a really long beach vacation in February that totally revitalizes us and keeps us chugging along. But if that's not you, and most homeschool families follow the traditional public school calendar, I'm here to help. So let's jump in. All right, tip number 1, look at your schedule. Take out your schedule or look at your routine and look at it really critically. What's really working in your rhythm, in your schedule, and what is not working? Take a pencil and scratch out what's not working. Switch things up a bit if needed. You definitely have my permission, but really think critically what is working and what is not working right now. All right, tip number 2. Shake up something. A fresh new semester, especially after a break, a holiday break, calls for a bit of a shake-up. If you happen to find some extra time in your schedule after reevaluating from step 1, consider adding something that you've been wanting to do but haven't had the time to. So that could include weekly poetry tea time, art studies, music lessons, nature study. Changing the items in your morning basket always helps my family a lot. Adding in a co-op or fun learning classes from an online resource or an in-person, like children's museums have a lot of really fun classes. Usually the second semester is a long stretch of time without a whole lot of excuses for breaks. So it's nice to add in something unique for the second half of the year. Number 3, evaluate your curriculum. Is your curriculum working for you? Is it working for your child? If not, what can you do? Is it time to switch to a new math program? Like really evaluate, is your curriculum working for you or are you working for your curriculum? Also think about, would your budding scientist benefit from supplementing science with a subscription box service instead? Maybe you need to add in more hands-on activities, make a plan for your changes. So a little bit of advice here. Don't go wild. This is not an overhaul time here halfway through. It is a great time for 2 or 3 slight changes. Kids thrive in predictability and routine. So if you try for an overhaul, you just might have like a mutiny on your hands. So try to just do ever so slight changes to kind of spice things up, but this is not full overhaul time. All right, tip number 4, evaluate your space. Is your space working in your homeschool day? What could be better? Could you add a cozy reading nook in a corner? Maybe your child needs a quieter place to work. Take a day and straighten your bookshelves, clear out the clutter from your own space, and have the kids clean up theirs. This will definitely help you and your kids to start the year off with a clean slate. And when everything's neat and organized, I know I can think better, the kids can think better. Also, if you have a family with multiple ages that you are homeschooling, to go back to like, does your child need a quieter space? Are you able to occupy your toddler while your older ones have nice, quiet time to really focus, like one-on-one with you, or just, a really focused time with no interruptions to work on something that they need to do. All right, tip number 5, evaluate academic progress. Take some time to consider how your child did this last semester. Did they progress in the areas that you were hoping? Are there any areas you need to revisit maybe that they struggled with? Are they thriving with their schoolwork? Is their work satisfactory, or is it sloppy and half-hearted? And how will you address these things? So really think about that. All right, number 6, write your goals for the semester. I know in my early years of homeschooling, I didn't do this because my kids were so young, but now that my kids are getting older, I'm finding that I need to write down goals, and it's helped me really stay on track. I have used the practice of goal writing on and off for many years, like I said. I can tell you that it is incredibly beneficial to just write your goals, just write them down, have them written and printed out for quick reference. It really keeps your mind laser focused, especially in the areas in which you would like to grow. I write out my personal goals as well as the goals for each of my kids. I found that by writing down the areas that my kids need to work on, I am more apt to actually develop opportunities to help them do just that. Otherwise, I just forget about things and I just forget about things I really want to work on and don't put in any extra effort in the areas that I feel my kids or myself need. So really writing them down and seeing them almost daily, like in my morning binder or up on the wall, like super big. You could like tape a piece of paper. It just really helps everyone stay focused and on track. All right, tip number 7, have a heart-to-heart. Try to sit down with each child and have a heart-to-heart talk. Ask how they are feeling about the current flow of their homeschool and the household. And ask how you can help them meet their own personal goals. This is a much needed time of intentional focus, and it's valuable to both parent and child. I feel you will walk away from the discussions with ideas you never have thought of and insights that you didn't even know. So I highly suggest having a heart-to-heart with your child, especially if they are older. I started having heart-to-hearts with my kids around the age of 5, 6. And I just always say, how are you feeling about the homeschool? Like the whole thing. It's really great. And your child also feels really heard and that their opinions matter. All right, my last tip, you guys, tip number 8, take care of you. It's so important. So finally, I tried to do some self-care during the winter break, and of course all year long if I can. It's a crazy speed that we keep during the school year, and I find that I rarely have time to do much for myself. So during the break, be intentional about giving yourself some breaks. Get your hair done, schedule a massage, take an afternoon off, walk your dog, take a bubble bath, read a book, anything that comes to mind that you know is going to be really good self-care. Just do it. The main goal here is to recharge your batteries. You've been running a marathon. It's time to take a well-deserved break. It's easy to get focused on school things and forget the family things. So before starting the second semester, take some time to do something fun with your family. Something fun that I like to do is game night. So does anyone here family game night? That is a great thing to do, something fun before you are jumping back into the schedule, guys. So don't forget to count your blessings that you get to take this journey with the people you love the most. All right, I hope you found value in this video, you guys. I am always here if you need to talk or if you have any questions, comment below or send me an email. I love to hear from you guys. I love helping others if I definitely can. This is the whole purpose of the channel. So if you found value, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I wish you blessings, amazing health, and a beautiful, joyful homeschool this new year, you guys. Bye-bye.